everybody, and welcome back to FANFIC TALK episode 23.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, welcome. I didn't actually practice for anything beyond this point, beyond the welcome. Hey, well,
Is it really episode 23?
I think so.
Are you sure?
It's been a while. This is actually like the first normal episode I think we've had. Do you have to check?
I think I should check.
Okay, well, if you're gonna, I'll be right back. Hang on. I double parked. Hang on. We have now confirmed that this is indeed episode 23 of FANFIC TALK, the beloved internet show, world-renowned. I'm not even going to go through with that any further. But no, this is actually the first normal episode we've done in a while. No beard guy, no three hosts.
No deaths.
No deaths.
Well, not yet.
No, this episode, totally normal. No plot points. No demon Shreks, no demon Sonics, no nothing.
Where'd the balloons go?
I threw them over here.
Aren't they for morale?
Yeah, this is our morale balloon right here. And as long as this balloon is within our possession, morale will remain high. I'm gonna put the morale balloon right here for festive purposes. And this is gonna be lots of fun. So, what's the topics today? What are the topics?
Donkey Kong.
Oh.
And a Banjo Kazooie.
Okay. This is a fun combo.
I think it's like my favorite combo, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, these two are like made for each other, so.
Yeah.
Our love is like a summer breeze. Can't you see we're meant to be? Our love is stronger than a golden banana.
So I think that we will start with Donkey Kong. That seems just like the best idea. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's just something I already have pulled up, so just why not?
The first one's called the Donkey Kong. And the description is, the Donkey Kong Country is my favorite show, so I decided to celebrate its stinking 21st B-Day, fam.
Oh, it sounds epic. The second Donkey Kong story is Who I Am Hates Who I've Been. And it is one shot for Modakakal Amazing 42's contest. Oh yeah, the famous contest by Macadolus Amazing 42. After leaving Smash Brothers suddenly and disappearing, Donkey Kong reveals his reason behind leaving. Name is from the Reliant K song? Reliant?
Guess we gotta look that up.
Only if we land on it.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to listen to this garbage if we don't have to.
Trash can.
All right, I don't want to move the camera because it took me like 3 hours to set up this setup. So, Cheese, which one's which? Which one do you want to be heads?
Heads can be Who I Am Hates Who I've Been.
Okay, that name is sticking in your mind a bit closer.
And Tails is Donkey Kong.
Here we go. Can you guys see that? I don't care. Here I go. I'm gonna press it. I have my finger on the button.
Oh.
God, let me do this. Let me have this.
It's not working.
What? Oh no. All right, here we go. For real. Hey, sweet. Oh, that's good.
Who I Am Hates Who I've Been.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Uh-oh, does this mean you have to listen to the Reliant K?
song?
Oh, man. Whatever this song is, I guess will reflect the mood of the story, so I'm imagining very angsty.
Hopefully this is a banger. I don't know if it's metal, I don't know if it's deathcore, I don't know what I'm getting into, but the song is titled Who I Am Hates Who I've Been. So that is right up the motto of everything we preach, man. Who I am hates who I've been. That means we leave the past behind, but we're gonna move forward and become exactly what we wanna be. So let's get it popping.
I watch the proverbial sunrise coming up over the Pacific, and you might think I'm losing my mind, but I will shy away from the specifics. 'Cause
Trying to stay straight face.
We've done this before. All this has been done. All right. Boy, do I hate being right. Boy.
Oh, before we get started, I should mention, I saw Doctor Strange 2 today.
Now, what does this have to do with Donkey Kong?
I'm sorry, I'm confused as to the relationship here. I mean, what is he, your ward?
It's set up like a reporter's interview. Those of you who read World War Z may recognize it. Are you familiar with? Okay.
No.
This is off to a very poor start. I know who Donkey Kong is. He's the
He's a monkey.
yeah, he's
He wears a tie.
Okay, yeah. I know exactly which monkey you're talking about. I realize that Donkey Kong is probably OOC.
I don't know. What does that mean? Should we look it up?
Siri, OOC, Donkey Kong. Siri, OOC, Donkey Kong fanfic character. OOC.
Do you have a Siri on your phone?
No.
Oh.
Donkey Kong. OOC, Siri.
Stop wasting my time. My time is precious.
He's so original. He's an original character. Plus, I think it fits because Donkey Kong is one of those characters that has a lot of success in games with Donkey Kong Country and such.
Does he have a lot of success? I'm not sure.
I mean, he's no Pikmin, that's for sure. Pikmin is the breadwinner of Nintendo, as we all know.
That's right. Pikmin 4 will launch in 2023. We won't be showing any gameplay today. However, you'll be able to play like this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground. I also made a new t-shirt.
But I've never seen a fan fiction with him as the main character. Enjoy and try to ignore any errors that I missed. We will not be ignoring any of that. I enter the room and take a seat. Is this Donkey Kong speaking? I entered the room and take a seat. It is empty except for a table and 2 chairs.
For a second I read it as 2 coffins.
And then there's Chunky. He's dead. Chunky's dead.
Hey, we're at a table with 2 chairs.
We sure are.
It reminds me of an interrogation room. That's pretty fitting. I start to pull my things out of my bag when he lumbers in. Who's lumbering in? Is this Donkey Kong?
The gigantic ape.
Oh, I must say the gigantic ape is much more intimidating in real life. He's an ape, twice my size and has 5 times my strength. All these thoughts race through my head. I guess this is the interviewer speaking, because this is supposed to be a reporter's interview. He sits down, the chair sags underneath him, but I have a feeling he doesn't seem to notice. We begin with small talk. He was as kind as before when I talked to him on the phone. I soon pull out my recorder and get down to business. Now, if you don't mind, Mr. Kong, I ask, hitting the record button, would you mind telling me about what happened those few years ago? Is Donkey Kong gonna talk in this? This is gonna be weird.
Has he ever talked?
There's danger in the jungle, and it's causing a commotion. The island that we know and love will sink into the ocean. There's trouble in the jungle, and we better solve it soon. With Bluebeard's curse, things go bad to worse. It looks like we're all doomed.
Is this Donkey Kong talking? Did they forget the quotes for this next line?
Know. Oh, wow.
Everything... I don't see any quotes from here on, yeah. They remember quotes for the first sentence. You were almost there. Everything was going perfectly. Then at the last tournament, that's when it all came crashing down on me. Nothing seemed to make sense anymore. Some things seemed to at first. Is someone talking?
I don't even know.
But the lines blurred quickly. Yeah, sure. And I was left with questions once again. I wish I could go back to a time where things didn't have to make sense. To a time where everything around me was just another piece of reality. Are you not in reality anymore?
Bigger, faster, and stronger too.
Oh, and I was oblivious to it. She wants to be, he or she, whoever the interviewer is, wants to be oblivious to reality. Being lost in my fantasies. When I had no worries, no cares, no questions, just dreams.
Wow.
Those days are long gone, being destroyed when the letter had come. That letter that...
What letter?
G. Gorilla. Gorilla. G.
I think they're talking about Smash Bros, so maybe they're talking about the Smash Bros letter. Destroyed when the letter had come. The letter that every fighter craved and prayed for every night. Oh, this is kind of creepy. The infamous...
Where's my letter?
the infamous invitation to compete in the Super Smash Bros. Tournament. It's infamous.
I can't believe I get to say this, but please also welcome to the stage and give a warm welcome to the infamous Hello Kitty!
From then on, I thought about what I said and what I did. I don't know if this is external if he's saying this or internal. This would be very awkward to say externally. I no longer had time for dreams or the adventures in my head. Yeah, I can relate to that. I couldn't even escape when I was sleeping. The dreams of action had been replaced with nightmares of leaving the Smash Mansion, of losing my fans and my fame.
I read that as Shrek Mansion.
What?
It's like Luigi's Mansion.
It's talking today. Talking today. Hey, talking today. Go get this. Today talking today. I talking today to Shrek from Luigi's Mansion. He's going to be great.
He groans in anger and kicks the wall in front of him. What kind of nightmare was that? That shouldn't even be a fear, he cries. I jump back, startled. He notices my distress and quickly apologizes before continuing more calmly. Why were all those words slanted?
I don't know, it's stylistic choice.
But none of the rest
Stylistic choice.
But it was a fear that consumed me for a whole year. Competing was the only thing I had. I had no friends.
Donkey Kong has no friends.
He has a lot of friends.
Yeah, what about the DK crew? I'm forgetting about the DK crew, dude.
Yeah.
What about Chunky?
Chunky Kong, Tiny Kong, Lanky Kong,
King Kong,
Donkey Kong Jr., Diddy Kong.
I like how we both just so happen to mention Chunky Kong first. Chunky Kong is the best friend of DK, obviously.
Cranky Kong,
Candy Kong,
Dixie Kong, Funky Kong.
Yeah, Funky Kong.
Hey, dude. I want you to know I am here for you. Whatever you need. I am your main monkey. I am the ape to get you through this scrape.
Drunkard Kong.
Carnage Kong. I had no friends. Not that I wanted any. I preferred solitude. And the only way to keep my audience was to win. Obsessed. That is what I became. I trained non-stop. My life became wake up, train, eat, train, match, eat, train, until it was midnight. I slept for exactly 7 hours, and then I would start again. It was a routine, one that I easily grew tired of, yet I continued. To this day, I don't know why I did, but I managed to work myself into a rut so deep I couldn't see the top.
Oh.
All the while, my audience was on my mind. I made sure they could peek through a window and see.
What? You're letting your fans peek through your window?
I made sure that there were cameras outside when I went for a run. Fame was everything to me, and I continued to crave it. It was like a drug, and I was addicted.
Keep in mind, this is Donkey Kong talking. Donkey Kong is saying all this.
I don't know what's happening to me.
But everything comes to an end.
Wait, is Donkey Kong gonna end his life?
Maybe.
Standing on the edge of the crater, like the prophets once said, and the ashes are all cold now.
And the tournament was ended.
Oh, the tournament.
And we were sent back home. Some goodbyes were tearful, but the ones to me were a mumble of goodbye. Mario had the decency to tip his hat when he did, but it didn't matter to me. I thought I had lost everything. I'd been so dependent on the response I got when I pounded my chest after a victory. The hollers and screams that deafened me for hours afterwards. I didn't know how I would survive without it.
I don't know what everyone wants me to be. I only know just how to be me. Once I was the ape of the hour, they think I'm a coward, an absolute zero. I'm no
An absolute zero. I'm nobody's hero. Alright, where was I? Cheers were once again brought to my ears. Oh, a little rhyme there for us. Keep in mind, this is all, like, I think set to that song that we listened to. My home loved me, and they would cheer. I would start showing off, flexing, and doing acts that only a hero could do. Only a hero can flex. I was so foolish. The praise was more than... Is he talking? Is this internal? Beard Guy's head would be like exploding right now. He hates stuff like this. The praise was more than that of the whole world at first, but it died quickly.
I wasn't really listening that well.
And you just heard died. It died quickly. I became depressed. Oh gosh, here we go. Only coming out of my depression when someone had the nerve to steal from me?
Why do we laugh at depression?
But if you do suffer from depression, reach out to anybody, people that you trust. Find people you can trust and open up to them about it, because it's no laughing matter. It's nothing to just brush off. It's very serious. We have so many mental illnesses wafting around, especially with social media. We're exposed to so much negativity and hatred and just all the worst sides of humanity.
I teamed up with an eager fan, the only one who had stuck around. It turned out he wasn't half bad. It's like an OC or something. So yeah, sure, it's pretend it's you. But I didn't really pay attention then. I was too focused on my withdrawal. What is he so upset by? That he got that Smash is over?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
Oh, he doesn't care about friendship. He only cares about his fans and being famous.
Wow, so he's kind of a terrible person. I mean, I can relate.
I think that he's terrible enough that you could debate that he deserves death.
Vote here. Click the link. Click the link below to vote.
Stop wasting my time. My time is precious.
I was too focused on my withdrawal. I might not have made it if the letter hadn't come in again. It returned a year later. I celebrated, knowing that I was going to have my fame again. There were more people this time around. To most of the Smashers, this meant new friends, new enemies, and more fun. For me, however, this meant more people to steal that spotlight. This is an ape. This is a giant smelly ape having these concerns. I think literally every other original Smash fighter would make more sense to be thinking these things, except for Pikachu. Donkey Kong is like the last person that would be having these thoughts, I think. This isn't the Donkey Kong I know. You're the bigger Donkey Kong fan. Does this sound like Donkey Kong?
Banana.
This is Cringe Kong. He grows angry again, pounding his large fists on the table. Oh, I get to say this. He actually says it. Life! What is life? He fumes for a few more minutes before remembering that I am there, sitting across from him, quivering with alarm. Again, he apologizes and continues. Well, it was a life. Not a good one, but one that seemed to satisfy me. It was the same thing as the tournament before. I trained every day, all day, for 365 days. Again, exactly a year later, we were sent home. I left earlier than most, but I didn't miss the early display of goodbyes. They were more favorable than last year, but I still...
Get ready to be humbled and embarrassed, big buddy.
I returned to a nearly silent home. The only one who really cheered was the little fan that I had tag-teamed a retrieval mission with. Who is this fan? Is this gonna go anywhere? Is this like some twist? Okay, again, we're pretending like this is cheese.
Anyone can dance, anyone can do it. Follow my lead, cause there ain't nothing to it.
He was, and still is, a good kid. And even when I practically ignored him, he would always make me feel wanted. Where's Diddy?
Oh my goodness.
What's going on?
This child makes you feel wanted. I don't know if I trust this guy.
I feel wanted.
I don't know if I trust this ape. I waited eagerly for the next invitation to come, but it didn't come. I waited another year. Nothing.
Sorry. I was doing better stuff.
I began to worry. What if the letter didn't come? What if the tournament is over? What would I do with my wife? I'm pretty sure every other Smasher was more disappointed in not seeing their friends. but I was too concerned with my own selfish worries.
At least he admits it.
I got to know that little fan of mine, and I began to enjoy myself. It felt amazing.
Okay.
To keep his date, he actually got on a bus and rode across the state of Florida. Instead of finding a minor alone, he meets me.
Why don't you have a seat there and get comfortable for that?
I had forgotten how wonderful it feels to let go of everything on your mind and indulging yourself in a different world, a world of adventure, and where happy endings were as common as a tree in the jungle.
Oh, wow. That's pretty common.
I had spent so much time worrying about my image that I had left all my old dreams to rot away.
Wow.
But I had an even better time coming up with new ones. My little fan friend and I had so many adventures together. What? Full of laughter and comradeship. I forgot all about the tournament and my fame. The spotlight had gone dark. Whenever he talks about worrying about his image, I imagine like Donkey Kong with like, you know, even bigger muscles than you could already imagine, and just like gigantic pecs and like 12 pack.
Alright guys, so that's my workout routine, alright?
But it was only set on dim.
What's set on dim?
The spotlight.
Oh, okay. That's clever. Wait, what does that even mean?
7 years after returning from the second tournament, the letter returned to my jungle, but I was not the only one. My little fan Diddy Kong, the fan was Diddy Kong? I remembered what had happened to me, and I couldn't let that happen to him as well. I tried to talk him into declining, we argued, and he finished by saying,
"Oh, this is Diddy Kong talking?"
I'm not gonna end up like you did. I promise that I won't. But you want to look at where you stand with the fans.
I didn't understand what he was saying. Neither do I.
No kidding.
Nor did I act on it. It wasn't until about 2 weeks into the tournament I had fallen prey to my old ways.
Donkey Kong, no!
I was enjoying the limelight even more.
Oh no!
Y'all some fucking dorks. Sonic the Hedgehog. What the fuck's a hedgehog? Why do you like gold so much? Why do you move so fast?
They were in the midst of a game he and I had played many times before.
How dare you, dude? I thought we were friends.
I found the nearest computer and looked myself up on Google. I have to assume there's gonna be a big character arc where he's gonna lose this giant ego. It's funny to picture Donkey Kong typing on like a little keyboard with his massive ape fingers though. I smiled smugly. Donkey Kong does a smug little smile.
You can find a smug smile in the cartoon.
Yeah, probably.
Banana!
But then I looked up some of the other popular smashers. Everything I had crumpled underneath me. All my delusions faded away to reveal the cruel truth.
Dude, my delusions of grandeur.
All those years, and I thought I was the fan favorite.
Why didn't they do this before?
I don't know. Diddy Kong spurred him into taking a deeper dive into his relationship with the Smash Team. I thought I was the only one they wanted to see. I thought they adored me, but no. All those years they hadn't been cheering for me, they were cheering for the winner. After all those years, I finally realized that they cheered louder for people like Link and Marth. I finally realized that I was a background character. not more than a fly on the wall compared to the popularity of some of the
Monkey
others.
on the
Monkey on the wall. The royals, the heroes, and teenagers. I looked at... Imagine teenagers are more popular than you. I looked desperately for a Donkey Kong fan page. I found some, but the ratio to that of Link's fan page was just embarrassing.
We got Link, the dude from Zelda. What the fuck? Your game is lame as shit, dude.
I thought of all the things I had said to Diddy. I told him that not everyone is as successful as me, but I was wrong. I wasn't successful compared to what I had held myself to. My pedestal was close to the ground, not high up, and I had been ignorant. Ignorance was my downfall. Ashamed, I locked myself in my room. What a baby.
Wait, read the next line.
I needed to throw up. But I was too disappointed in myself to look in the mirror. People came knocking on my door, but I would have only answered to one person, and he never came.
I thought this whole story led us to believe that nobody would come knocking at his door.
I made my decision soon after. What's Donkey Kong's decision gonna be?
After only 2.5 weeks, I left the tournament. But now there was more. So many people wanting to talk to me. It was all I ever wanted. But I knew that they were waiting for me to disappear into the blue portal before interviewing the others about my sudden resigning.
Oh, Donkey Kong resigned. That's right, that was mentioned at the start of the story. We basically could have skipped all this.
So many questions still plague me. They're the same.
Oh, hey, you skipped.
Oh.
You skipped a paragraph. Oh my gosh.
Great.
Close call.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
I took all my stuff and left my home. What?
He's homeless?
I strayed deeper and deeper into the jungle.
No, Donkey Kong!
Until I was sure no one would come looking for me. I've been there ever since. Shadows have been my friends.
Why should I stay when all I do is get in the way? They think I'm a clown. They push me around. Well, maybe they'd be better off if I wasn't around. Why should I stay when they treat me that way? If I wasn't around.
What if I hadn't tried to talk Diddy into not going? Would he have shown me my mistakes? Would he have stuck with me? What if I had stayed? Could I have lived with myself knowing what I did?
Probably not.
I wish I hadn't let fame get to me. I wish I hadn't yelled at Diddy. He yelled at Diddy?
I did not get that impression at all.
I wish I'd never accepted the invitations. No, I would still accept the invitation if I could do this again. But I would do everything else differently. I would do things right. Donkey Kong left soon after that. He left me new contact information. Here's my number.
This is so awkward and weird.
If they want to make a game about Italians, it should be called Be Rude to Your Girlfriend 64. Fuck you.
I sent it to my computer room a few minutes ago. They will recover a location from the information. I will hand that location to the one who just watched the entire interview. He sits behind one wall, glass wall. His name is Diddy Kong.
Okay, Diddy Kong was running the interview behind the scenes?
Yeah.
Why? Why would he be doing that?
He orchestrated it.
No, he orchestrated it. Diddy. He defecated through a sunroof.
Well, actually, maybe the interviewer orchestrated it, and he brought Diddy Kong because he wanted to try and fix.
Well, he didn't do a very good job because Donkey Kong just left.
Well, the point was, he sent the location to.
Oh, would you shut up? Please tell me what you think. I intend to. This is different than my usual style of writing. Is this different? Is your usual style of writing good? Oh yeah, I realize it might be, again, a little cheesy. Did I just say cheesy? You're the big cheese. Did you find this pretty cheesy?
Yeah.
And the end might be a little cliche. Not really. I don't think I've ever heard any story like this before.
I didn't know Diddy Kong was gonna be there.
Well, yeah, there's no indication that he would be there. So, yeah, nothing about this is really cliche. Either way, I think a happy ending is needed for this story.
What if he goes after he goes to the location and kills Donkey Kong?
He actually despises Donkey Kong for making him go to the Smash line
into his brain.
Banana bullseye!
Plus, this is a special theme for me because I can't stand people who think they are better than others. And I actually have no idea if there are fan pages like I said. Well, yeah, obviously there's fan pages. Tell me if you think I should keep writing fan fiction.
It should be rather obvious.
It means no, no, no.
What do the reviews say? These reviews are longer than the story. I'm not reading this. What about the last one? The last one.
Hey, you got 4 people guaranteed to review this soon. I'm gonna keep closed-lipped for now. But be sure to keep writing. You have promise for sure.
What does Mavestrom know that we don't?
I don't know.
Apparently nothing, because he was wrong. He did not get 4 more reviews. He got 2 more.
One of the first review I see, and this is something I forgot to say in my last review. I pray for those people who have lost friends and family in 9/11.
What?
What does this have to do?
Oh my gosh, that comment was written September 12th, 2000.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, that's 2011, not 2009. So why are they writing this? Something was almost interesting here for a second.
Never mind.
I thought this story was like
Never mind.
pivotal in the story of
I saw
9/11.
something.
Alright, that's that story. We read it. We did it. Is that it? Is that it?
No, no, no.
It does read like something that would be in like a Donkey Kong, one of the shows, like songs.
Yeah.
Who I am, hates who I've been. Who I am, hates who I've been. Diddy Kong, please come back to me.
It's Banjo's time. Banjo's time. Banjo's time. Banjo's time.
Diddy Kong, I was wrong. Can't you see I'm singing this song? I'm making up these lyrics as I go. Alright, I'm done.
As far as drawings, I have some ideas.
Oh yeah, we have this board back here.
Does he have a D on his hat?
Diddy Kong?
Yeah.
Just draw him from memory. However you remember Diddy Kong looking.
A few moments later.
Hey, there's Diddy. There he is. So I have to draw Donkey Kong from memory. I know that he has like some Jimmy Neutron hair. Donkey Kong has legs, right?
Yeah.
And he's wearing shoes. The classic Donkey Kong shoes that he wears.
Shoes.
There's his classic Donkey Kong shoes.
Kill me. Kill me.
So, pretty great all in all. What do you guys think?
That's our Donkey Kong!
Donkey Kong!
Alright, well that was garbage. What's the next garbage?
You'll know who it is, the Baron Bud. They're back and better than ever.
Aren't those the sad souls that Sakurai was talking about?
In Banjo Kazooie, this poor soul gets sealed underground by a boulder. This is Bottles, a mole, and another poor soul. This poor soul had all of his mumbo tokens stolen by Gruntilda. Here come the Jinjos. They come in many different colors and were hidden throughout the world by Gruntilda in the original game. So you could say they're also sad souls. She looks all calm when you look at her this way, but this soul is actually the saddest of all the souls.
Our first option for Banjo Kazooie is called The Zubba King by Yoshizilla.
Zubba.
I like the name. Yoshizilla Rhinoceros. And the description is, Banjo and Kazooie climb up the giant tree in the click-clock wood during spring, but they come across the Zubba King. Can the bear and bird get out of this predicament? Guess we'll find out. What's the second option?
Darkness.
Are you talking about how you feel in your soul, or is that the name of the other? Oh, okay. Read the description for darkness, why don't you?
Okay.
Sounds like you have a Zubba infestation.
Everyone has darkness in their heart.
There is spelled incorrectly, of course. This is a good start.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
And there is darkness within every heart.
Kazooie's evil is awakened. How can Banjo defeat his best friend? Complete. This is my first fanfic. Also, please read and review. Oh, this was written in 2002.
I wonder what the oldest story we've ever read on this show is. I'd be curious to look that up. So if we land on tails, we will go with darkness. And if we land on heads, we will go with whatever on earth that first one was, because boy, do I not remember. Here we go. Tails, we got darkness! Wow, we got pretty lucky today with our choices, I think.
Uh-oh.
What?
No, I don't know about that one. There's 6 chapters.
To be honest, I'll tell you this. When I was looking up fanfics for Banjo Kazooie, it was very, very difficult not to find a fanfic where they were trying to ship Banjo and Kazooie.
I was worried about that, actually.
You were? Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Banjo Kazooie ship in Sea of Thieves. It's fantastic. I love it. Banjo Kazooie is one of my favorite games as a kid, and I think this whole ship here does a great job of being very Banjo Kazooie themed.
Is this a thing in the universe?
I think some weird people.
Some very disturbed individuals.
That's right, Kazooie. You are my world.
Oh my god!
It's not a romance, they're just good friends. Actually, I'm pretty sure Banjo adopted Kazooie.
Y'all not real fans, bro. Like, come on, man. Y'all not real, bro.
I don't know.
Pretty sure that's the lore.
Y'all just fake, man. That's crazy.
If they're shipping Banjo and Kazooie, they must also be shipping Yuka and Laylee.
It must be.
How could you ever be interested in that bat in that way, though? Its nose is like the size of a tomato.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, all I know,
It's not attractive, that's for sure.
As opposed to Kazooie, who is completely attractive in every way, shape, and form. All I know is that if they're paired together, then their ship name would be Banjooie. So, there you go. Alright. Darkness! Darkness!
Darkness!
All right, introduction. It has been 3 years since Gruntilda the Witch was killed by Banjo and Kazooie.
She was killed.
Pretty much, for the second time. Now she is just a skull, but an evil plan is cooking in Grunty's mind. Whoa. Chapter 1, at Spiral Mountain. Kazooie. Hey, Banjo. Oh, okay, so this goes back and forth between Banjo and Kazooie. Should we do our thing where one of us is a character? Okay. Can I be Banjo? Whoa!
Yeah.
Hey, Banjo!
Yes?
I'm gonna go fly around the island.
Why?
Because I want to.
Kazooie, I care about you. Not just platonically. Okay, no, I'm sorry.
It's I don't know how to do Kazooie, not gibberish.
Yeah, it's weird.
Who's gonna do Tootie?
I don't know what Tootie sounds like, so you probably should.
Like a girl.
What do girls sound like? I've never actually met one in person.
See you later, Kazooie.
Okay, yeah.
Kazooie flies away.
2 days later at Spiral Mountain, Banjo, eating pancakes for breakfast. I'm starting to get worried. Oh.
After 2 days.
That took a while. Boom. Banjo and Tootie are thrown out of their chairs.
Oh! Ow! My head!
What? Son blew up my wall?
I did.
Banjo and Tootie at the same time.
Kazooie!
Hey, whoa! Stick to your role.
Kazooie!
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 Kazooie! Kazooie! How do you like it? Sorry the chapter is so short. I'll try to make the others longer. Oh gosh, I hope not. No, that's fine. That is perfectly fine.
I don't own anyone in this fic.
A little late to say that.
They're owned by Nintendo and Rare.
Whenever Kazooie... What is Rare up to?
Must have been after... Maybe after Microsoft bought them out.
This is in 2002. When was Rare bought?
I don't know. I know their last game was Star Fox Adventure.
Wow, she's beautiful. Whoa, a Kazooie spirit. But how do I get mine in there? What am I doing?
Whenever Kazooie talks in this chapter, it will be sinisterly. Unless I say otherwise. Keep that in mind. Bear that in mind, why don't you? Banjo, weekly. Kazooie, why did you blow up my wall?
Because I was looking for you, Banjo.
Why?
So I could kill you!
That's pretty sinister.
Yeah, this seems like it was written by a child.
That's it! Come on, put it out! What? Come on, put it out! Put it out! Put it out! Put it out!
What? Kazooie lunges at Banjo. Tootie screams and hides. And Banjo, who had no time to defend himself, got knocked down. His body flooded in pain. More weekly.
Kazooie wing whacks Banjo.
Take this!
Kazooie pecks Banjo's face many times.
Banjo, even more weakly. Why are you doing this?
Enough talk! You will die now!
Kazooie looms over Banjo, ready to fire a grenade egg. When suddenly Tootie leaps onto Kazooie.
No, I won't let you!
Oh my gosh, a heroic sacrifice?
Get off me, you brat!
Kazooie flings Tootie into the air and freezes her with an ice egg.
Oh.
Then she turns to kill Banjo.
Oh my gosh.
Only to see the two big bear-like fists a split second before they slam into her face.
Assault! What? Why, you?
Kazooie kicks Banjo.
Wow, such action. Grrr.
That's your first line.
Banjo bites Kazooie. Oh my gosh, it's weird to imagine Banjo actually biting someone.
Grizzly bears have extremely powerful jaws that are equipped with strong muscles. They can close their jaws with 1,200 psi force, which is strong enough to bite through bones, hard trees, and cast iron utensils. The bite of a grizzly bear is so strong that it would be enough to crush the human skull, snapping the spine of huge-sized prey, and for crushing a bowling ball.
That hurt!
Owie! Hot, hot, hot! Banjo runs around with his butt on fire, yelling, hot! Until he sticks his butt in the moat. Oh my god. Spiral Mountain. Oh, it's like a Looney Tunes thing. Oh.
Kazooie, sweat drops. What?
I guess she's nervous?
It is strong enough to smack off the head of a person. They can easily break the spine of a cougar or wolf with a single swipe on the back.
Banjo and Kazooie continue their battle. Banjo grabs Kazooie's leg and bends it in extremely painful ways. Kazooie pecks Banjo in the eye, making him let go of Kazooie. Then Kazooie flies into the air and Bill drills Banjo.
The pain! Kazooie flies into the sky again and tries to beak bomb Banjo. But Banjo rolled out of the way and Kazooie hits her face on the ground. Banjo grabs Kazooie by the neck. It seems the tides have turned. Now down to business. Why are you trying to kill me?
Oh my god.
Kazooie knows that if she attacks Banjo, he can easily snap her neck.
Snapping the spine of huge-sized prey.
Mystery, mystery, mystery. Stop! Banjo, what? How'd you like chapter 2? I will not write any more chapters unless I get enough reviews.
You selfish!
Bribing people to review the story.
Whoa!
Alright, before I start this chapter, I'd like to thank Ultimate Fan.
You're the only one to review my story.
Apparently more got on board. Also, I will add humor to this fic, but only a little bit. There wasn't mystery, 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 mystery.
Don't kill
Banjo. Let me have this. This is all I have. Who are you?
It's me, Grunty.
Oh, whoa, Grunty's here to save the day, maybe? Can I just like get this out of the way?
What?
Because I have the perfect idea. I have an idea, Cheese, and when you come back, you're gonna be so proud.
Please, can I kill him?
I like how there's no reason for it to turn evil. How are you gonna kill me, huh? I have you by the neck! Huh? Just like that. Use that for reference.
It's a romantic relationship.
See? This is a much better view.
What do you mean, better view? This is the same view I had before.
Well, I certainly got a better view of you.
Grunty shoots a spell at Banjo, making him drop Kazooie.
Where's the story going?
Probably nowhere.
What were you saying? Kazooie, I'm going to gloat at Banjo. Then we can kill him together.
Oh, a team up.
Okay. Huh. I finally beat you. And was it because of Lord Master 2000 or the Hag 1? No! It was because of your best friend.
Please, tell me why Kazooie is doing this. Oh, maybe there is some explanation. If you do, I will not try to dodge, stop,
I thought I was gonna say judge.
I won't judge you for trying to kill me. Dodge, stop, or deflect any of your attacks.
Okay.
Flashback begins. So now he can't dodge, deflect, or stop any
Yeah,
of
he
his
promised. He promised them.
Now he's gonna die.
Yeah, I guess so.
Is this the death of Banjo?
Now that happened when Rare was bought by Microsoft. 2 days earlier at the Jinjo village.
I think I'll go bug ol' Winky Bunyan up on Cauldron Keep.
Who's Winky Bunyan?
That's I think that's Grunty's real name.
Oh.
I think so.
I've never played a video game before.
Kazooie flies to Cauldron Keep, but there's no Grunty skull on top of a tower. I don't know why I did that.
Remember, I'm not talking about the conscious brain where you're thinking and plotting and using your cortex. I'm talking about a hyperarousal of the animal brain that's been stimulated by some type of stuff. Okay? Could be trauma, could be just day-to-day stuff that's accumulating and hard to manage. But the stress hormones get released. It activates that part of the brain. And memory becomes difficult because concentration and attention, it's not that the memory storage and recall is problematic, it's that the attention is being diverted to all this other stuff.
I see. That's funny.
Kazooie hears a noise behind her, and when she turns around, she sees a huge 2x4 slam into her face. Then her vision goes black. Kazooie wakes up inside a bird cage, in an unknown lab, in an unknown castle.
Wow, that's a lot of unknowns.
Mystery. Hello, Kazooie. Who is it?
Hello,
Mario. Oh, you got to be f***ing with me.
Completely loyal brother, Banjo. He looks like an older version of Clungo. Walks in.
What?
Clango had invented a machine that could create life force out of thin air. So that's why you have a body. Yep. He also discovered that no matter how nice someone is, they always have darkness in their heart.
In the end, every heart returns to the darkness whence it came. You see, darkness is the heart's true essence.
That's true. He also built a machine that could awaken someone's evil.
Your grunty voice has devolved into like a very small insect or something.
So, you're trying to awaken my evil.
That's such a lame line.
I will try. I will. Yeah, right.
Grunty snaps your fingers, and Clango opens the bird cage as he's about to get tortured.
I guess so.
And throws Kazooie into a giant tube. Then, Grunty presses a button on a control panel, and electricity surges around Kazooie. The machine stops, and Kazooie is breathing heavily. And he smiles an evil smile.
Oh, that's all it took?
Grunty, Kazooie, and Clango. Flashback ends.
Okay. I've had only one line this entire chapter. I feel a bit left out.
I was saying a thing at the side board.
Banjo, Kazooie, and Tootie, who's frozen in ice, fall down, anime style.
How do you fall down anime style?
I don't even know. Kazooie uses a grenade egg, and Grunty uses a spell to blow up the cliff above Banjo. And the huge pieces of debris bury Banjo! I got really excited.
Yeah, wow. Well, prepare for chapter 4 to just be Banjo made it out.
1 hour after chapter 3. At Grunty's new castle, Kazooie, Grunty, and Clango are partying. Grunty's singing,
Banjo's dead! Banjo's dead! Banjo's dead! Banjo's dead! Banjo's dead! Banjo's dead!
This story was obviously written by like a 5-year-old.
Still you.
And we're reading this. We're actually reading
Still
this
you.
5-year-old's work. Okay, fine. Hi, I'm back from the hospital. Okay, I'll continue the story
really
now.
on this.
Yeah. We're, like, there's supposed to be like the long breaks where one person's reading and then the other person reads, and we have some time to really like focus. But that's not happening here because we're doing it back and forth.
Grunty stops running.
Stop interrupting me while I'm talking. But I'm done talking now.
Spiral Mountain, a huge rock begins to move.
Well, I'm free. Realizes what he just said. I'm free. I'm not dead. Banjo thaws Tootie out and begins heading towards Grunty's new castle.
Frozen that whole time.
I guess so. I bet you're wondering how Banjo knows where the castle is. Well, too bad. Sticks out tongue.
He has a tongue?
I guess so. They designed him with a tongue. It is hit by a whole lot of tomatoes. Okay.
What?
Okay. I'll tell you. Banjo knows because he just does. I'm getting really tired. That is the perfect line to end on when I just stop doing the voice. Grunty is sleeping. Suddenly she is awakened by a loud noise coming from the lab and she rushes inside, but when she enters, Clango says, "Run, mistress! Run! It's a trap!" A huge cage falls from the ceiling onto Grunty. She looks to her left and sees Clango in one too. He's also in a cage.
What the? Who was responsible for this?
Kazooie stepping out of the shadows.
I did. What? Why? Because I'm evil now, and I don't want to be bossed around by you, so I just pretended to work for you, so it'll be easier to kill Banjo. And now that he's gone, no one can stop me.
You know,
you
know something
can destroy them.
You know
what?
This writing is almost worse than Star Trek Picard Season 2. Almost. Is very close. Maybe this was written by one of the showrunners.
A long time ago, I was known as Wesley Crusher. But now, I am a traveler of all of space and time.
You're kidding.
Trying to decide which way to go, left or right. Right is right. Goes down the tunnel on the right. I wonder why no enemies have attacked me. Heck, I haven't even seen one. Wow! He said wow because he just walked into a giant lab. It had hundreds of machines, including the Life Force creator, an evil awakener, all clearly labeled, of course. Banjo also sees Grunty and Clango in cages. Banjo walks over to the evil awakener and destroys the controls.
Wait a minute. He destroyed it. He probably could have reversed it.
To create life for good, you mean?
No, he could have reversed Kazooie back to good.
Oh, I guess he didn't think that far ahead.
Oh, no! I never thought I'd get this far.
Well then, allow me to suggest your next move.
Clango.
Clango's talking? The beloved character of Clango is back for his one line of dialogue per chapter. He says, "Hey, it took me 3 months to make that."
Well, it's Banjo.
Banjo tackles Kazooie.
He's fed up. He is done.
Hey, I was trying to make a speech.
So do I care. Banjo bites, kicks, and punches Kazooie many times.
Oh.
How is she still alive? What is she made of?
This soul is actually the saddest of all the souls.
Kazooie shoots grenade eggs at Banjo, but somehow Banjo kicks them away.
What?
Somehow. Then Kazooie shoots an ice egg at Banjo, hoping to freeze him, but Banjo uses his backpack to hit it into the air, baby, and it freezes one of the grenade eggs that Banjo deflected. Maybe I should have chosen one of the shipping fanfics.
That's okay. If you won't, we can go home now.
Nah, I think we could stay here longer. The sunset looks so nice today after all.
Kazooie attacks Banjo a lot. This is so lazy. Kazooie attacks Banjo a lot. Before she kills him. What? She looks at Banjo, weak, bleeding, and she could have sworn she saw a tear rolling down his cheek.
How? Oh, she attacked him a lot.
Oh, well, I guess if you attack someone a lot, yeah.
What have I done?
At that moment, the frozen grenade egg thawed and blew up the ceiling, making huge pieces of debris. Bury Banjo again, yeah. But that is the least of Kazooie's worries, because the grenade egg also destroyed the support beam to the castle and is falling apart. What, you're not gonna bribe your fan base into giving you more views?
We're up on the last chapter.
Please be
Free
short.
from evil, but at what cost?
What did it cost?
I must give up everything.
Note, this chapter will not be written in script format. Why not? What are you doing? You're gonna change it now? Kazooie dived into the pile of rubble and began digging through it, hoping, praying that Banjo was still alive. So, she is back to normal now?
I guess.
Wish I could be back to normal. Suddenly, a huge piece of debris fell from the ceiling towards Kazooie. She barely had time to get away. Unfortunately, it cut her off. I thought for a second it said it cut off her wing or something.
I thought I read it cut off her arm.
Yeah.
Kazooie escaped from the castle for 3 days after that. Kazooie.
Why is she spelling Kazooie wrong all of a sudden? It's a feature.
Bottles. Mrs. Bottles. Jam jars. Mumbo. Wumba. King Jingling.
His name.
The Jinjos. Gobi. And Boggy. Dug in the rubble of the whole castle, searching for Banjo.
Well, wait. She was standing right next to him. Surely she saw where he was buried. It's not like his body's not gonna
find him. Maybe that means he's alive.
Oh yeah, I guess.
4 days after they stopped digging, they held a funeral for Banjo.
Goodbye, Banjo.
Kazooie said as she placed Banjo's favorite backpack. Wait, but he was wearing his backpack. Maybe he was wearing one that he didn't like.
No, he was wearing it.
Okay, well then, I don't know.
Boy, I really hope somebody got fired for that blunder.
What the hell are you talking about?
Which was filled with flowers on Banjo's grave. What is this story? Wumba heard a noise behind her, and when she turned around, is it gonna be Banjo? Is Wumba dreaming? Then Mumbo turned around and he saw it too. No, Wumba's not dreaming, he said.
What is it?
Kazooie said as she turned to look.
She saw a rather thin honey bear. It was covered with so much soot, dust, bruises, and scratches. It was impossible to tell what color his fur was. You're right. It was wearing black shorts, but they were
shorts?
But they were only black because they were so dirty.
They were so dirty.
In his hand, he held a broken shark tooth necklace.
Banjo, is that you?
The bear nodded. Wait, that's it? How'd you like it? Did it rock? What? No, what?
I despise almost everything about Banjo Kazooie. Its dialogue, its aesthetic, everything Banjo Kazooie offers is on a surface level. Superficial.
Oh, they explained at the very end. By the way, Banjo survived like all bears do when they were hibernating. He used his fat. I hate this.
Banjo Kazooie is really bad and I hate it. I hate it a lot.
Review time.
Oh, it's 35. Well. A good story, I say. It would have been nice to see the reactions and aftermath of Banjo's return. But nobody's perfect, right? But a very nice fic. I wonder what the very first comment was. The original commenter was named Ultimate Fan, and he said, "Wow, it seems good. Keep it up, and please, make chapters longer, will ya?" Yeah, thanks, Ultimate Fan. Thanks a lot.
Do you think he's still alive?
No.
No.
Long gone now. All of them. Fanfic writers are not long for this world.
Wait, we've written fanfics.
Oh god. Is it a pill? A depression pill. Depression pill brand RIP. Wait, no. No. I get it. It's a pill that says rest in peace Banjo because it's like a suicide pill.
Grave.
Oh yeah, that works too. Alright, Cheese, well we just read 2 stories. Both of our laptops are closed. I don't think this has ever happened before. Good to see you have some energy over there. You're doing the Donkey Konga over there.
Come on.
Alright, well, we just read 2 stories.
How did you do that?
I hate this.
I don't know. I don't feel well.
I don't feel well either.
Oh, why am I so sick?
What was the first story that we read?
Donkey Kong.
Was it?
I hate myself.
Yeah.
I hate who I was, but not who I am.
The song is titled Who I Am, Hate Who I've Been. So that is right up the motto of everything we preach, man. Who I am, hate who I've been.
Yeah, whatever. You know what it is. It's right here. It's right on the screen. That story... What happened in that story?
Jumping banana bugs! Oh, you've lost your memory?
He was obsessed with the fame and fortune. He didn't care about friendship. All he cared about was the fame from the Smash Brothers tournament. He stops getting letters. This tournament stopped happening, and then he makes friends with Diddy Kong.
Yeah, well, you don't have to take me through every plot point. You really don't. It's about friendship.
All of a sudden,
friendship
he realizes
is power.
that he was never really that
I get it.
popular
Yeah,
in the first place. And then all of a sudden, at the end of the interview, where
it's pretty simple. It's not. There's not that much to it. There's not that much. There's not that much.
Oh, you've got problems. I say he's the one with the problems.
But he was there. He listened to the whole thing, and the interviewer gave Diddy Kong the location of Donkey Kong.
Okay, yeah, that story was really hard to read. At least, we had our problems with the second story, but at least it, for the first 5 chapters, showed you who was talking.
Yeah.
So...
I mean, the first one wins just by being the most...
coherent?
Yeah.
I don't, well, but it's less coherent, though, in a way.
Yeah, but I figured it out.
Both of these were kind of... I mean, the first one...
I am so incredibly sorry that you have to deal with bogusness at this level.
The first one was just kind of repetitive, because it was just Donkey Kong endlessly going, I care about Smash, I care about the limelight, I care about myself. Yeah. It's just this. That's the story. And it just repeated itself.
I wonder if they can even see it.
Probably not.
Oh, well.
Yeah, nobody cares.
He's bigger, faster, stronger too. The leader of the DK crew.
The second story made me lose my mind. I don't really know why. I'm quite positive. You said it. That is probably, like, the story written by the youngest person we have ever read. And I think at a certain point I just, like, realized, like, wow. We're doing this big production with this expensive equipment. Hours of our time. We're putting in all this work for, like, some kindergartner who's writing this in their spare time because they like the Banjo game. And we're putting all this work into it. Do you have any idea how much this costs?
Bankrupt. Because of kindergartner.
The attempts at humor and self-awareness come across to me as obnoxious and forced.
Thanks. I don't even know who wrote that. I don't even remember the author name.
Cyber Banjo.
Cyber Banjo, yeah. I'm glad you remember. Still very firm in your fertile mind. I didn't like either of these stories. Like, really. The first one, I didn't understand half of it. I didn't know what was happening. The second one made me lose my mind just because it was just so weakly written.
You gotta go with the Donkey Kong one.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it had a fun, different twist versus the Banjo thing where it's just hero and villain fighting.
It was weird.
But the Banjo one had violence, though.
This game is all about abuse. I mean, you have Banjo, who one day meets Kazooie, and they become friends, and he decides the best thing to do is, so that she never leaves, stuff her in a backpack and use her whenever he needs her. What type of relationship are you presenting to children that that's supposed to be healthy?
It did have violence, and it had, like, the strangling. The Donkey Kong one had, like, nothing. It was just Donkey Kong complaining about training. So, should that change the vote?
I don't think so.
Even the violence was not enough to save it for you.
It wasn't good action.
I don't know. Yeah, Donkey Kong wins. I don't care. Donkey Kong wins. Here's the thing, Donkey Kong.
What a great game.
Yeah. Not such a great fanfic, but, you know, nobody's perfect. It's actually the first normal episode we've done in a while. This episode, totally normal. No plot points, no demon Shreks, no demon Sonics, no nothing. No action, no suspense, no drama, no deaths.
Well, not yet.